there, this is VEDA 16, and as you can see I got my bangs trimmed, my roots done, and my hair extension. Uh, Quick thing I'll talk about today is Sports and Society. It's one of the classes I'm taking for human performance, and I'm just gonna go into the book a little bit today because I'm gonna break it down. Um, Sociology of sport, studying the past, practicing knowledge about sports and society, as well as sports socialization. And what I learned about those sports is there's a lot of study about the past, different Olympic games, the history of how sports came along, uh, how it's done within sociology aspects, producing the knowledge all about it. And it's a really good thing those were collaborated because it helps us know today where it came from, who started the sports, what type of sports were in history, and how people back then and today deal with sports and the society. Very competitive, as we'll get into later, the private organizations of sports, gender, you name it. And so if I'm not looking at the cameras because I'm looking through my book, and it is a controversial subject, so that's why I'm trying not to dwell the way some people do. And oh, goodness, I think it is very interesting because um, my personal sports experience, I was on the swim team during the summer of between my sophomore and junior year, as well as between my junior and senior year. So that makes it 03 and 04. I was about, nearly 17, nearly 18, something like that. And even though I was more of a newcomer at 16, I still did my best. I wasn't a sore loser. And if I didn't win, I didn't win. That was the way it was. That also included the relays. And so that was basically my competitive experience with sports. Of course, I did do kickboxing my senior year of high school and a little bit in my first semester of college. I took dance, third, fourth grade, ninth, and 10th at the high school. Trying to think what else I did as far as sports goes, and of course regularly I just work out at 24-hour fitness or the rec center at U of H, occasionally outdoors. So that's my experience a little bit. And how it relates to it is, it's not the same if you compete for a short time versus a long time. You got some people that sports is mainly their life. And people journal on the sports, how people play, how they compete, as well as, like there's racial ideology, how they define race, even though it's technically, according to the book, it's biological. I'm not going to get into too much into that because I don't want to offend anybody. And there's sports in education, there's sports in religion. I won't really get into religion specifically, but talks about how certain religions promote sports more than others, so to speak. Same with education. Some athletes really get a good scholarship when they perform in sports and helps them get into good college, and they have to make a certain GPA to keep that up. And a couple other things I'll talk about today. So the past helps us understand sports today, as well as the knowledge that comes from sports and society, as well as the sports and sportsalization and the real life experiences from athletes. How does sports affect our lives? Sport obesity connection. I won't really go into obesity so much, but I'd say stay fit basically with sports. That's my way to put it, appropriately. And sports affects our lives because it takes up our time when parents put their kids in there. I'll get to that in a second. My boyfriend is texting me, so I'm getting to that for a second. Um, and so basically, sports is really, really time consuming. And so that was part of the reason why I wasn't in it so much as a kid, because um, I have two younger brothers and a sister who's much younger than that. And it wouldn't have been easy. It would have been difficult if it was just me doing something and the brothers didn't do anything or didn't want to do anything. I mean, sorry. My sister is she does a swim team during the summer. She's done it since she was 8. She's now going to be 14, and she really likes it. She does because um, it's something different, something for her to do, and she does like to swim. So I can't really complain a whole lot about that. Um, and sorry about that. I'm texting while I'm on the VEDA. That's like something I never do. And so, sorry, I'm just responding back. But anyway, yes, I'm going to see my baby cousin later tonight. I'm very excited because she's 2 and she talks a lot for a barely 2-year-old. So I'm excited about that. As well as my aunt and uncle, they're the ones that live in San Antonio. They're here in Houston this weekend. So that's why the boyfriend's texting me. Anyway, so that's why I'm doing my VEDA at close to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I can get it done and get it up there, because I'm getting to where doing them super late at night isn't working. I hope I look okay now. I didn't get into 4 o'clock this morning. I was out with my boyfriend and his cousin and a couple friends, so obviously that's a rarity for me. I am never out that late. So I was pretty exhausted and probably got about 6 hours or something of asleep. No, she's not home yet. Should be soon. Anyway, so sorry about that. Forgive me if I'm texting during VEDA. That never happens. So I apologize for that. Yeah, my mom's supposed to be on her way home soon, so we can go. So chances are I probably won't text really during these videos. So anyway, back to the sports thing. So I just think that sports is a very powerful subject, and that's why I decided to go ahead and break them down over several days, so I don't make them too long at a time. That's just the way it is about that. Um, so anyway, that's my talk for today. If you have any ideas about it, any questions, any comments, ratings, please do that. I just wanted to touch up on the chapters that I've studied, and I also feel like it's a very political thing to talk about. So that explains why I was being very careful and how to approach this topic, because I have been contemplating this topic for like several days. Anyway, so if you want to subscribe, please do. So I'm not sure how it is on this insignia. And happy April 16th. And also, by the way, it's my Aunt Leanne's birthday today, so I'm very excited too. I get to see her on her birthday today. It's so cool. Um, anyway, so that is it for today's VEDA 16, and I will see you guys tomorrow.